Hi, my friends, it's Miss Michelle. I'm here at my office at the Grand to give you all of your instructions that you'll need for this week. So let's see, what other things are coming up? Oh, next Sunday, this coming Sunday, November 1st, is All Saints Day. And so if you are at all interested in dressing up as a saint, it doesn't matter what grade you're in, please ask your mom or dad to sign you up. I only have like 3 saints. So if you could try to see if you could be a saint, all you need to do is come a little bit early before Mass. So it's here at the 10:30 Mass on Sunday morning. So if you could be here by like 10 o'clock and your mom and dad will help you get dressed in the costumes, and then you walk down the center aisle as somebody reads some information about how special your saint is. And then you come down, everybody takes your picture, and it's really beautiful. And then you go back and you sit down in your pew with your moms and dads. So it's really easy and it's really a fun time. And if you feel like you would like to dress up as any saints, please sign up. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Oh, my second grade friends. I'm not going. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Second grade friends have first reconciliation tonight, Monday, October 26th, starting at 6:30 at the Grand site. We're going to do everything together. We'll follow the worship aid in the video that I showed you from last week, and we'll get started at 6:30. Try to do your best to social distance in the pews in church, and we should not reach the capacity. We should be okay. Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera on. I'm going to show you your works for the rest of the week. See, this is my office. There's my coat. Marge was here. You know when Miss Marge is here because the office is clean. Oh, Miss Michelle. Okay, so the yellow folder is for my first grade friends. This is week 3, so that's from last week. I'm just going to put that aside. Today, first graders, you are going to do what's called Teacher's Choice. You'll hear in the gospel reading that the Beatitudes are tricky to understand. The Beatitudes are things like when Jesus says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit." Poor in spirit is a hard concept for even adults to understand. So you can use, friends, a sheet that's attached for the older grades, and you'll see that in your, moms and dads, you'll see that in your packet. Or you can use these really beautiful little activity guides that Miss N found for you, and they should be able to help you to sort of get a better handle on what the Beatitudes are. So you have all of these really fun things that you can do in your packet that Miss N found. Isn't she fun? Oh, when you get to come back into her classroom, you guys are going to have such a fun time. So that's everything for my first grade friends. Second graders, you'll be here with me at First Reconciliation. So the only thing that you really need to do in your packet this week, I will show you, is come to the Grand site at 6:30. So once you do that, friends, it's a celebration. So my second grade friends who are then reconciled with the Lord Jesus, your souls are totally clean and spotless. It's a cause for celebration. When my little boys were small and they had their first reconciliation, we took them out for ice cream afterwards. I'm not saying that everyone has to go for ice cream, but it's a special time. So that's the only thing you need to do this week. Just come to first reconciliation. For my third grade friends, after you've read the gospel and you've answered all of these questions up here, go over the Beatitudes sheet. See the attached. I'll show you what that is. That's this. This is the Beatitudes sheet. All 8 Beatitudes are listed in the top left. Here's where they are. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. All the way down through the 8. There are 8 of them. Then examples are listed down here, but they're out of order. So the examples would be doing what is fair for everyone. So you have to figure out which one of the Beatitudes that is an example of. These can be tricky. So you want to match the number of the Beatitude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, with these statements here. So you're just going to write a number on one of these lines. Once you are finished with that, you can try the Beatitudes game. If you would like, oh, moms and dads, the answers are there. Did I include a Beatitudes game for you? Yes. You can cut up the Beatitudes game on the back side, but it's so tricky that I didn't know if you would, my third grade friends, if that would work out for you. So if you want to cut it up and try to work on it, that would be fine, but I don't expect you to. However, if you choose not to play the Beatitudes game, I would like you to, moms and dads, to teach your children how to pray a decade of the rosary. Let's see. So you have a rosary guide in your packet where it teaches you how to pray the rosary. And a decade of the rosary is 10. So you're going to start on a big bead and then pray these 10 Hail Marys and then end on another big bead. So if you're praying just one decade of the rosary, this is how you will do it. You will make the sign of the cross. You will say the Our Father on the first big bead. You will say 3 Hail Marys and then the Glory Be. You will meditate on the first mystery. And so the mysteries of the day depend on which day of the week you're having. So let's say that you pray the rosary on a Monday. Then you will pray the joyful mysteries. Now, if you're only praying a decade of the rosary, look at these rosary mysteries and just pick one that you really like the best. I think my favorite one to meditate on is either the coronation of Our Lady as Queen of Heaven and Earth. Oh, I love that one so much. Or also, I really take to the agony in the garden. So then you're going to meditate on that mystery. Then you will pray the Our Father, and then you will do 10 Hail Marys, the Glory Be, and the Fatima prayer. And the Fatima prayer is this one down here. This one, my friends, you might not know this one. O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, and lead all souls to heaven, especially those in most need of thy mercy. Oh, look, there's a spelling error. Not of thy mercy. Oh, Miss Michelle. I tell ya. Okay, that's one of the things that I just hate most, when there are like typos like that. Oh, this is going to hurt me all day. So you can pray the rosary. Now, in this packet of paper, so I handed out all of my ones that were already full. You all have a rosary in this little pouch of your folder, though. So if you don't happen to have a rosary at home, I know some of my friends have more than one rosary. Miss Michelle has a rosary for all of the bags that she has. That way I'm never without one. So I have a lot. Or maybe you have a finger rosary that you won for a prize. Oh, my finger rosaries are not in my purse today. Oh, brother. Miss Michelle's a hot mess today, friends. So if you have your finger rosary, you can use that too. But at least you have one in your packet. So if you need one, it's there. Okay, wonderful. So you're going to do your Beatitudes sheet. That's this one. And you're going to pray at least one decade of the rosary. It doesn't take long to pray the rosary, though. So if you want to sit down and pray the whole thing, it usually takes me about 15 minutes. Okay, my 4th and 5th grade friends have the same assignment again this week, so I'm just going to go over that one time for both of you. Okay, so I've been getting some messages from some of my friends that have been telling me how much fun the game was for the 10 Commandments. So I'm so happy to hear that you're having fun with that. It was really fun to make. Okay, so my 4th grade friends, after you've read the gospel, go over the Beatitudes sheet. That's this sheet again. And so you have to do the same thing. You're going to take each of these numbers and try to match it to the example over here. And then let's see, the Beatitudes game. Match the positive activity with the Beatitude. It's pretty tricky. So last week we had the 10 Commandments game and we had fruits, right? This week we have the Beatitudes game. We have vegetables. Oh, Michelle's so easily amused. Okay, so this is hard. Remember that, like, the trick, you want to try to have the veggies so that they're facing, like, they're all facing up. It's a little bit tricky because some of these veggies, like, how do you know which is, like, the right side for this lettuce thing here? Okay, so what we want to do is we want to match something. Let's see here. When two of my friends are fighting, I help them forgive each other. Okay, so that seems to me like that would be an example of, now I can look at my sheet over here. Which one would you think it would be? Two friends are fighting and we are trying to make things right for them. I think that would be, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. So what we want to do is find one of our things that says, blessed are the peacemakers. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Here's one. Blessed are the peacemakers. So maybe these two go together like this. Oh yeah, I bet you that is, because look at that, totally looks like it goes together. Yes, awesome sauce. Okay, here's another one. I don't hold grudges. All right, anything that we could see here? Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, pure of heart. Oh, this is a tricky one. Let me think. I think that if I don't hold a grudge, that means that I am meek. So I would try to find, blessed are those who meek. Blessed are the blessed are the meek. Oh, Miss Michelle, this is going to be a day. So actually, I'm taping this right now in my office, and it is 10:01 on Sunday morning. And so I have to play for the 10:30 Mass, and on my own cantor. I'm already having a rough day. Those poor people have to hear me make music. Okay, so I'm not finding that one. But, here's a good one. This is an easy one. I can talk to the Lord about, oh, goodness gracious. Look, friends, it's another typo. I can talk to the Lord about sad I feel. It should be how sad I feel. I'm sorry. Okay, Miss Michelle. Okay, so when you feel sad, that would be on here, number 2. Blessed are they who mourn, for they will be comforted. So that's actually a beautiful thing, though. I can talk to the Lord about how sad I feel. So we should try to find blessed are those who mourn. And, here's one. Blessed are those who mourn. And we can try to match that up there. Okay, so I can see by like how I cut the paper that these two don't match. So that would be a good place to start. This is a hard game, so I would try to find the ones that are easy. The ones on here that are probably the easiest to understand are the peacemakers, the merciful, and those who mourn. So start with those and try to make matches with those, and then hopefully the rest of them should fit into place. I'm going to zoom in on the answers right here real quick. We totally got this right. Look at those two go right together. And we got these two right together. We got one. We got one today, friends. Miss Michelle got one. Oh, it's great. Okay, so that's, and then I think that is all you need to do. Oh, yes, and if you have any time left after you have worked on your Beatitudes game, I would like you to also pray a decade of the Rosary together. You should have learned how to pray the Rosary last year, and so you don't have a Rosary guide with you in your packets, but you can always go back to this video a couple of minutes ago and listen to those instructions. Otherwise, there are lots of different videos on YouTube that you can search for praying decades of the Rosary, and then you can pray with other people, or you can listen to other people pray them, and that can be fun too. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. I hope you all are doing well and having a good week. Next week's class was meant to be a Mass, a special day of, because we have a holy day, it's called All Souls Day. So we don't have any material planned for next week except for Mass. Many of you have answered my survey about whether or not we should come back to in-person faith formation. I'm going to try to do that. So our first class day would be November 9th, because the November 2nd is a Mass anyway, and I'm going to invite all of you to come to that. We're doing a really good job of social distancing in church, and we've not had any problems with that. That Mass will also not be very full, so there will not be very many people there. So it'd be a great chance for you to come and to do it in a safe way. So our first in-person class then would be November 9th. Stay tuned for more details about that, because I still have to think that through. Sister Veronica is in super lockdown at the Mother House. And so, my friends, if you could really pray for her and for all the sisters. More and more sisters have been testing positive for COVID, as well as the people who care for them and who help them in the house, in the big Mother House. And so they really need our prayers, because some of the sisters are really advanced in age and have other health conditions as well. So if we could just please keep the sisters, and especially Sister Veronica, in our hearts. She might not be able to come back and join us. So we'll just have to take it as it comes and see how things are going. We had another record day of positive cases again yesterday. So hopefully things will settle down pretty soon. I'm not sure if they will or not. So just stay tuned and keep praying. Keep praying. God hears your prayers, and he knows that you want to see your friends again, and that we want to see you too. Okay, so I think that's all I got for you. Try to see if you can, this is a fun thing. Try to see how many more typing errors you can find from Miss Michelle, because you can probably find a lot. And if you put them on your table tents, this is this week's table tent. It talks about All Saints Day. And so there's a cool picture on here if you spread it out the long way. There's a cool picture of Jesus. Jesus, God the Father, and Mary, the Blessed Mother. And then all these holy people, these are all saints. Look at them all. All of them. It's really cool. Okay, so if on the back side of your table tent, if you, sign up to be in the saint procession. But just make a little list of all the typing errors you find over here. That'll really help me, because then I can go back and fix those. So next time I print them, we can print them properly. And I will give you entries in the drawing. Next week, though, is when we're drawing our first prize entry, or prize drawing. So if you want that Culver's gift card, if you want to wait in line at Culver's for 23 cards like I did a couple weeks ago, you definitely want to start handing your table tents in. Awesome sauce. All right, my friends, I hope you have a really great week. I love you. I miss you very much. Make sure you keep praying. Jesus loves you. Bye.